us lot were lucky enough to get a sneak peek at Taika Waititi's new movie, Jojo Rabbit. So everyone's stoked to hear Kim Crossman ask Taika about how he brought to life this touching story about a boy whose best friend is Hitler.
Want to see some Michael Jackson dance moves?
It's been almost 10 years since the world fell in love with Taika's boy. Since then, he's directed some of New Zealand's best loved movies and a little indie project called Thor Ragnarok. You may have heard of it.
Yes! We know each other. He's a friend from work.
A natural-born risk-taker, he's now going all in on a satire about the most hated man in history. And he had the perfect lead man in mind, himself.
Cigarette?
Oh, no thanks, I don't smoke.
Based on the book Caging Skies, it follows a German boy, Jojo, who is shocked to discover his mum is hiding a Jewish girl in their attic. Slightly problematic when your imaginary friend is Hitler.
What am I going to do?
No idea.
Got it! I was
Burn down
negotiating.
the house and blame Winston Churchill.
We sent the project's Kim Crossman for a chat with the not-so-imaginary Taika Waititi.
Is it true that your mum was the original person to kind of show you this story?
Yeah, she was reading this book by Christine Lernon's Caging Skies, and she was just telling me about the book, and she was like, yeah, it's about this kid who's like, finds this girl in his attic, and I guess for him, like, he's only seen propaganda images of Jews, so for him, it's like having a monster in the attic. He doesn't know anything about Jews, he's never seen one before. So I read the book, and I decided that I would take that storyline as the kind of bones for the structure of this movie, and then I added in like more like the sort of Taika-ish kind of elements, a little smattering of imaginary Hitler and some jokes.
Let me give you some really good advice. Be the rabbit. The humble bunny can outwit all of his enemies. He's brave and sneaky and strong. Be the rabbit.
How did you feel the moment that you were all in your costume and ready? What, in like a word, what was that feeling?
Embarrassed.
Cool.
Shamed out. I was like, I looked at the mirror. Oh, shame. Because this film is about, is actually like deeper meanings and a deeper message behind it, which basically is just be nice to each other, be kind, please. Putting on that stuff and and having the swastikas and all of the sort of stuff around, it takes on a new kind of weight, and it's got a real there's a heaviness to it. Where you just don't want to mess with it, and you don't want to undermine, people's experiences, and you also don't want to just lightly brush over what happened. A, it's inappropriate, but also B, it's just not helpful. It's actually can be quite damaging. Coming from New Zealand, we don't want to be like the shock kind of, shock comedy kind of thing. We don't, we're too polite for that. It's like polite comedy. We don't want to be the bad boys of cinema. I just want to be just liked. I just want you to like me.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to be liked.
Okay.
So I decided, okay, well, with this Hitler character, I'm gonna basically, to own him, to make him my own, I will basically, I've got to treat it like I'm possessing him and making him more like me, and then I can have ownership over his body and stuff, and pepper it in.
Yeah. I like that. What are you most proud of? I know it's inherently not Kiwi to be like, I'm proud of myself, but we're trying to change that.
I'm really trying hard to learn how to do a self fist pump.
Yeah.
Good on you, man.
But you have full permission from all of us, so yeah, what are you most proud of?
I'm proud of actually the whole trajectory from my first film to all the way to here, and I'm proud of the fact that I'm especially proud of this film because I feel like it's my most mature film yet. Because I think I'm growing up. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more responsible. It's just really scary. It's freaking me out. I'm not saying I'm going to do dramas, because that is boring.
Yeah.
But,
I think you toe the line nicely.
But I do feel proud about where I've come.
So, Jojo, I'm sure we can figure out something for you to do.
Okay, well, we need somebody to walk the clones.
Quickly to wrap up, what is your Hollywood pet peeve?
My pet
Hopefully not
peeve-
sitting in a chair answering the
pet
same
peeve
questions all
about
day.
Hollywood, sitting in this chair and I'm locked into. It feels like we're two babies.
We're so far away
We're
from
two
each
babies in
other.
high chairs that have been given time out from each other. We're not allowed to hang out. There's no food. My pet peeve about Hollywood is no one listens. No one listens when you say something. It's just you can tell that they're not listening, they're just thinking about what they're going to say next. You find that most sentences here begin with I. Well, the thing with me is,
I think that
it's all about yourself over here, which is kind of why I like it here.
Oh, what a great interview. And it was a great film. We went last night. I ate way too much popcorn, by the way. Did I tell you about that?
Oh, man, I ate the popcorn, I ate the ice cream,
Yeah.
I drank the... I know, but I'm just making it about me here in New Zealand.
I find Taika very frustrating.
In what way?
Well, it's like, I mean, no, I think it's really unfair. Like, I wish he was just, like, sort of mean or awful. Because he's good-looking, he's talented, and he's nice.
Yeah,
you can't be all three.
disgusting.
If you're good-looking and
Absolutely
talented, you've got to be a bad person.
Okay, hey,
Well, I get away with it.
You can see Jojo Rabbit in cinemas nationwide from tomorrow. Don't miss it.